This year makes 7 years that I've been freelancing. 7 years that I've just been on my own, figuring it out month to month, responsible for paying myself. Wow, it's been a journey for sure, but I honestly wouldn't have it any other way. In this video, I'm going to tell you all the things I wish I knew 7 years ago when I started freelancing, the things that would get me to this stable, happy, free place. The first thing that I would make sure that anyone who's freelancing knows and feels comfortable with is the mindset that it takes to be successful as a freelancer. Not everyone is cut out for it, trust me. As a freelancer, everything falls on you, you know? In the corporate world, you have one job, one function, one responsibility. But as a freelancer, everything is on you. I'm not sure what exactly I was expecting. I think, just for my clients to give me tasks and for me to complete that task and they pay me for it. Essentially, that's how the fulfillment side of things work. But there's also the admin side and the marketing and the sales, the operations, and then if you decide to grow a team, the leadership. If that's not enough to stress you out, there's also the inherent ideology that freelancing is hard and clients are difficult to manage and to work with and you don't get paid on time. And those things can distract you from doing really great work. It wasn't until after my first full year of freelancing, when it came to preparing my taxes, that I realized I want to make those changes, those foundational changes in my business to make sure that I can focus on producing really good work. So if I systematize, my budgeting or my marketing or my sales process or my operations process and make adjustments to make things more efficient, I can focus on producing really good work. That didn't come naturally for me. I'm not an operations person. I'm not a systems person. Inherently, I am a renegade. I want to do things on my own terms. That's why I want to freelance. I don't want to follow corporate red tape. All that to say, if you are thinking about becoming a freelancer, you have to have some type of mental armor, and some kind of resilience going into this. You're going to have to make adjustments. You're going to have to adapt. You're going to have to stay flexible. As freelancers usually start out as just one person operating an entire business, there's so much to consider. And there's so much that goes into play when managing a business. The second point that I want anyone who is going to start freelancing or even having their own business in any capacity to know and be aware of, that will make your life so much easier, is document everything. And I mean everything. I didn't know how crucial it would be to have such an efficient, organized archive of all your documents. I think I didn't really have the tool that would really help me to stay organized and have everything in one place the way I wanted to. And that's until I started using Notion. Actually, Notion made it super simple for me to do everything from keeping documents to actually content planning and creating vision of future ideas and systematizing and keeping all my operations in one place. I'm a very visual person, so I need to have my images in line in my documents or my calendars or my tables. That's what I love about Notion, is just being able to build it out the way I needed to. And I didn't have that when I started as a freelancer. You want to just have everything in one place, and that makes your life so much easier. So if you're interested in using Notion in a robust way, to really kickstart and drive your business, to depend on a reliable tool in your business, check out the link below. I can't even believe I have to say this next point, especially because my freelance career is recruiting. And I've really been kicking myself for this a lot lately. So full transparency, the next thing that I would want anyone who's freelancing to know is hiring. Hire when you're doing well. When you're doing well financially, take that opportunity to hire out, whatever needs you have in your business. And maybe you don't need someone to actually do work, but it's an opportunity to hire someone to fix your website or do sales calls or, create systems, build out Notion templates for you, whatever the case is. When you're doing well, capitalize on that time and build momentum even more. And you can do that by outsourcing And you probably use the same tools that you are already familiar with, like Upwork or Fiverr. You can use those as an employer to find really great talent at, really awesome value that can help you and your business to grow exponentially. And I know hiring can be intimidating, especially if you've never done it before. You don't know how much to compensate, you don't know maybe how to negotiate pay or set, terms or expectations, maybe contracts, where to find great talent or how to qualify talent that you don't have that specific skill set. So look into hiring a freelance recruiter, someone like me, to help you make that hiring so much easier. And the final thing that I wish I knew before becoming a freelancer is the importance of building a community. Building and engaging in a community. I think I was definitely better at it in the beginning, prior to the pandemic, but I think the whole work from home culture got everybody got caught up in being at home. It's important to build a community around the work you do as well. It's so valuable to network and see what other people are doing and what tools other people are using, and it just makes the experience that much more enjoyable. Being a freelancer can get very lonely, can get very frustrating, and you need people to sometimes bounce ideas off of. It helps to also make an effort to engage with other business owners, other people that are thinking the same way that you are having the same challenges. And you can find those networks online. You can find meetups, even see on TikTok, communities where they make an intention to get together, hot girl walks. I don't know if you've heard of them, but they're actually quite cool. Girls just get together and go for a walk. Networking can just have such an unbelievable effect, even just on your mental health, having a sounding board or knowing that there are other people out there that relate to you. Once you find the tools that help you to create a system that will automate and just keep things running smoothly in your business, that is the key to unlocking peace and success as a freelancer. Everything comes down to setting yourself up for success. Your mindset, knowing that you need to be agile and you'll need to be flexible and adaptable. Your systems, your documentation, hiring and having the right people to support you and your business growing is truly the key. And that again comes with networking and community and building those spaces online, yes, but also offline, where you're able to keep a healthy balance of your work and enjoying the life that you work so hard to build. Let's network here as well. I mean, let me know in the comments, what do you do as a freelancer? Don't forget to check out all those resources I have down below. They're tools that helped me tremendously in my business, and I'm sure they'll help you as well. And yeah, happy freelancing.